Welcome. Howdy. Well, it's getting close to Christmas, and for those of you who celebrate Christmas, have a good Christmas. I know Christmas has become very commercialized nowadays, but it's good for the family to get together, and have a few arguments or something, so it's nice for that. And that's what I look at Christmas as. Not all the commercial gift giving and all that has gone way over the top. Hell, some people even go into debt for Christmas, don't they? What's the point in that? So I was watching a video, a cartoon type video that was about a family, and I started listening to it and watching it, and it was a female, I believe, who made this video with a female narrator. And straight away, she started off on the father of the family, always being angry and controlling and telling people what to do. Hell, straight away I thought, gee, we've all been married before. It's usually the mother that is that way, not the father, isn't it? So I knew that this was a sway to one way. And then, when they said something else, I just stopped watching it. What she said was the father was forcing his young girl to wear makeup so she looked better. Now us males and men who have been in a family, have grown up in a family or had a family, know this to be a complete and absolute lie. The father's usually the one to tell them to take the makeup off. You're only 12, for Christ's sake, take the makeup off. But it's the female, the girl herself, who can't seem to wait to put makeup on. You see them trying it when they're about 7 or 8 years old, putting makeup on. The father or the male isn't the one forcing them to do it. They're doing it because they want to, because they can't wait to put the mask on. And let's face it, women put makeup on younger and younger nowadays, and they pile it on really thick, and it's like a mask for them so they can hide behind it, and they wear it all their lives. What type of person is that? Certainly not a very truthful one. Well, anyway, it's just men bashing again. Seems to be the trend, doesn't it? But people, and men certainly, are getting tired of it because it's just a bunch of lies. I mean, can you really imagine the father making his young girl wear makeup and telling her to wear really short dresses and low tops? No, I don't think so. She's the one who wants to do it. They're the ones that yank the skirts up when they leave the house, aren't they? They can't take responsibility for the things that they do. They have to blame somebody else. And as we know, all the films that we're getting now are all feminized and they've all gone woke. But they're not making money. They're losing money, most of them. I mean, take Disney, for instance. They've come out with all these woke films, and they're losing money. Now, when somebody has an idea to make a woke film, in Disney, it can't just be one person with that idea. It has to be, and has to go towards a board. It has to go through a lot of stages before it's cleared. So that means to me that Disney is infiltrated with SJWs and third-wave feminists. Because a big company like that can't do something on its own. It has to go through a lot of stages. So that means Disney is pretty well gone as Disney, I would believe. And they're going to lose money. I remember years ago when I was a boy, 6 o'clock we used to sit down and watch the Hour Disney. It was always some good, family, wholesome program. A far cry from what they're offering today. Disney has lost their magic. The same thing with Gillette. Gillette couldn't have made a decision to run those ads. It had to go through a lot of stages. So that means Gillette is also infiltrated with SJWs and feminists. And that company lost money. And they'll keep losing money if they go down the same route. It stands to reason if you make a video or an advertisement or a movie for a small minority of people, you're not going to make so much money, are you? It's just common sense. But third-wave feminists and SJWs aren't blessed with common sense. And also, James Bond has gone woke now. Well, that'll make the 007 fans really go out and watch this movie, won't it? Everything that SJWs and feminists get involved with, it loses money. And in most cases, it's a disaster. Here's another story I actually saw that actually is true, and it's about a couple of vegan people. You know, vegans. They love to push their veganness on you, don't they? Anyway, but there was parents, a male and a female, that's unusual for parents nowadays, were both vegans. And I can imagine where the veganism started from the female. They love that. But apparently they starved their child to death. A 7-month-old boy died, and they're going to be charged. So how on another planet do you have to be? To be a vegan is fine, but you must remember, you must keep your protein up and other vitamins that you're not getting because you're vegan and eating plants and that. But to actually let your own son die through malnutrition because of it, because of their belief. But they're like a lot of vegans out there who are completely unaware, living in a little world of their own, where they have no sense of reality. If you're going to be a vegan, then at least study up on it. Ask your doctor. Our bodies weren't meant to just eat plants alone. That is a fact. It may upset some people, but they are facts in reality. So have a good Christmas out there, people, and don't get too drunk. You know how your mouth gets when you're drinking. Yo ho 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 ho.